he's Methuselah, whatever, some character that didn't age. Dorian Gray, that would be it. He's just amazing. And it's just business as usual. I don't know that I can expect a lot early. I think they'll probably have a little bit of a hangover from the Super Bowl, but they're so much better than everybody else in this division. It would be a massive upset if they don't win the division.
Seems every year at this time we're saying Brady's a year older, but he always gets younger, it seems like. And, man, the guy don't stop going. But here's the key. He's got to stay healthy because if he goes down, they're done. They got nothing at quarterback behind him. I can't see him going without Brady. So if he stays healthy, of course, they're probably going to win the division. Sony Michel's a great running back. He's coming into his own. He's going to get – I can see him going over 1,000 yards rushing this season. And the Patriots are the Patriots, Dave. You know they're going to be there. The public hates them. We all hate them. But, man, they're there every year.
Here's a bar bet for our listeners. What team's record has dropped each of the last 3 years? That would be the New England Patriots. They went from 14-2 to 13-3 to 11-5. So, you don't think of that decrease, but, their win total's still at 11. The only game they're going to be a dog right now, they're a 1-point dog at Philadelphia in November. That's it. They're a favorite in every other role. And for those that want to continue to pick against the Patriots and try to find spots to bet against them, don't do it at home. They're 40-15-1 against the spread at home. That's 72.7%.
It's absurd.
And if you get them at home as a favorite of a touchdown or less, they're 20-4, 83.83% in that role. Again, Don't bet against them. Find a better team to bet against.
That's just amazing stuff. Would you be able to, and I don't even know if this would be allowable. I don't think it would be under Nevada gaming regulations, but would you be allowed to post a prop on whether Brady retires after this season or something along those lines?
I don't think so, Dave. That's usually, we have to post things that happen on a field of play, and I don't think they would allow that, though. It's an interesting prop, though.
What do you think? Just off the top of your head, would you make it a favorite or a dog? That he would would retire?
I would make it a favorite.
Tony, how about phrasing it this way? In 2020, Tom Brady will have under 100 pass attempts. That's on the field.
Well, that's a good one. That's a great one, actually. And how many did you say there?
100 in case he plays a couple games or gets hurt or changes his mind after a few games.
Next year, yeah. I like that.
In 2020, I would say over. 2021, I would say under.
Yeah, I think I go along with that. I don't think he's going to retire. I think he's going to keep on playing, and unless his performance falls way off, and there's no reason to suggest that's going to happen. I'm not saying he's getting better as he gets older. That would be impossible. But when the game's on the line, there's still nobody I want more than Tom Brady.
Absolutely. For sure. And even though I think they're up against it this year, I think there's some other teams in the AFC that's going to give them a go for the AFC Championship game, and we'll see what happens.
Let's talk about some of the stuff that's going on at the Golden Nugget, because Ultimate Football Challenge Year 2, it was absolutely great last year, tremendous battle that went to the finish line, and I know the early signups are already getting in.
Yeah, Dave, we started in March, right after March Madness, and, I think we're close to 100 entries already. I'm expecting at least 500 this year. It's growing and getting better, got a lot of interest in it. And the month of August is the big one where everyone comes in and signs up. So it's a great contest, and you're allowed 3 entries this year at $1,000 a pop and 7 selections a week, college and pro, with every college game on the card to choose from.
I think that made a big difference last year was the fact that the value players couldn't just grab college football totals at, like 3 points better than they were on game day. And they had to go in and do some handicapping last year. And it made, for me, I think, a much more exciting contest.
Oh, absolutely. Getting rid of the totals was a big thing for us. And, it made it a lot more competitive. And it was great. I got a lot of compliments on it. And looking forward to this year. And,
things are really starting to boom downtown, aren't they?
Oh, man. You can see what Mr. Stevens is doing down there with his new Circa Sportsbook going to open up here in another year or so, and things are happening down there, Our owner, Tillman Fertitta, doesn't stop, doing things around the Nugget. We got a whole lot of new restaurants coming in, and things are happening, man, and it's a fun place to be.
Well, can you give a little tease to what kind of restaurants are going to be?
Well, I can tell you for a fact, that we're going to have a Chick-fil-A opening up inside there for all you Chick-fil-A lovers downtown, and we're going to open up a few other things in there that we can't talk about yet. But we never stop growing, and the restaurant business is his thing, and we're going to add some really cool things down there.
That sounds good because look, the Nugget's always been a great spot to catch some dinner. I mean, there's some terrific restaurants in there, and Chick-fil-A, they're going to be lined up out the door for that.
Yeah, they will be, man. It's great.
Yeah, and by the way, I've still never had Chick-fil-A.
Oh,
really?
Dave.
Yeah. No, I haven't. I don't, and everybody says it's terrific. I mean, I guess I've been Ari's waving his hand. He's not so sure, but let's just say the consensus is that Chick-fil-A is excellent, and I gotta do that. So there's another excuse for me to get downtown to the Nugget.
I got you, man. I'll take you over there.
All right, Tony. Hey, have a great vacation, buddy. It's always great to catch up with you.
I appreciate it, guys, and I'll see you in a few weeks.
Sounds good. Tony
Thanks,
Miller.
Tony.
Follow him on Twitter at Gollum LV, Gollum LV. He's a great odds maker, runs a terrific shop at the Golden Nugget, and as you can tell, there aren't many guys who have more fun at life than Tony Miller. He's Ralph. He's a delightful guy.
And people may think, well, it's just the Golden Nugget. It's downtown. The sports book isn't very good.
No,
but what I love about Tony is...
And they refurbished the book. It looks great.
Tony's a gambler. Tony puts his line out, and he's not afraid to have a standalone line. So if you're betting sports coming into this football season, having that app is a must.
Yes.
Because you can often find that half point off where he doesn't care. He's not like one of these robots that the line chases offshore and boom, he automatically changes his line. He waits till money generates, his line moves, and therefore you can find a lot of value if you shop looking at his book for several games a week.
And one other thing we'll tell you, if you're not familiar with the Nugget, they have a tremendous base of Midwest customers. Absolutely huge. Minnesota, Wisconsin, those people, the Nugget is their home.
Head there for a Badger game or, a Packers game.
It's fun to watch. And also, because of the fact they know they're going to get, especially with the Packers, they're going to get, and the Vikings for that matter, but I think more with the Packers, they're going to get more action. It doesn't matter who the Packers are playing, they're going to get Packer action. So if you're looking to fade the Packers, you want to check the Golden Nugget line because I'm not saying it's going to happen for sure, but you might get an extra half point.
It will happen for sure sometime during the season, no question, yes.
And I forgot to mention the app when we're on with Tony. It's so easy to sign up for these things now. It takes, 10 minutes for the whole process, and then you're good to go. And you can access those lines from anywhere in Nevada. Also, if you're going to be participating in the contest, if you don't live here or if you're worried about getting downtown each week, which can be a little bit difficult if you don't live in the area, sign up with one of the proxy services. Kelly in Vegas, for one, does a tremendous job, and it makes it easy. You never have to worry about getting your selections in on time. It's all taken care of, and it just makes the whole process a cinch.
Yeah, and for those listening that aren't sure, all it takes is you being in town one time with your proxy, signing up, paying for the contest, and then I'm just going to use Kelly for an example. She has a website you go on, you input your plays, and then she sends you a screenshot back of your actual ticket from the Nugget. It's that easy to sign up for the year. And last year's winner from Florida was a first-time entrant. He had never been in a football contest in Las Vegas, and he won the Nugget football contest. He was actually a customer of Kelly's.
And Rich Velez, I believe, is as well.
Yep.
And he's a winner of the contest.
Yep.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. We haven't touched on any of the Monday baseball. We will do so next when we return with the MJ Christensen 4 at 4.
The Las Vegas Sports Line.
For the last 50 years, Lou's Diner has been making great comfort food at reasonable prices. Open every day for breakfast and lunch featuring daily specials like chipped beef made from scratch and homemade chicken noodle soup. Come see why locals love Lou's Diner at 431 South Decatur, just north of Alta.
Message and data rates may apply.
Do you want to learn how to get started making money flipping houses right here in Las Vegas? If so, we have an amazing opportunity for you. We're looking for a small group of motivated individuals to join our real estate investing team. You'll be introduced to our 3-step system for flipping homes right here in the local area. This is Stan Merrill, star of A&E's hit TV show Flip This House. My team and I are looking for a handful of people in the Las Vegas area who want to learn how to get started making money flipping houses in your spare time using other people's money. Las Vegas is a perfect market for my system, and next week I'm holding a free 2-hour educational workshop where we'll share how to get started making money flipping houses and how to build long-term wealth with income properties.
To get 2 free tickets to Than's workshop, text your 5-digit zip code to 82,000. Seating is extremely limited, so text your 5-digit zip code to 82,000. Text in the next 10 minutes, and you'll also reserve a free copy of Than's Money for Deals Guide. Just text your zip code to 82,000.
I'm Dave Cokin with Cliff Miller from MJ Crystals and Diamonds. This is my favorite one to talk about, diamonds from outer space.
Oh, moissanite. And it is popular with a certain sect. You know, a lot of ladies, if it's not a diamond, it's not going to happen. So from space or wherever it's from, no moissanite for them. But it is a greatly, highly dispersive stone that can be enjoyed.
MJ Christensen, something special for the love of your life. Located at Boca Park.
The opioid epidemic. Many say it's the plague of the 21st century. News 3 digging deeper into the crisis with a look at how this disaster is affecting Las Vegas. Watch Opioids, Nevada Addicted, Tuesdays and Fridays at 6 p.m. only on News 3.
This is Matt Eisman, here to tell you about the epic season of American Ninja Warrior.
Hey, Matt!
It all begins with that bad boy Akbar is clinging to right now, the Power Tower.
Can I come down, please?
40 feet high. That thing is terrifying.
I think I'm losing my grip.
Plus, ninjas compete head-to-head.
Matt!
Don't miss American Ninja Warrior.
Matt!
Mondays on NBC. All right, big man, you can come down now. Oh, you already did.
Followed by News 3 Live at 11 with Jim Snyder and Marie Mortera.
I'm Jim Snyder.
And I'm Marie Mortera. We want to thank you for making News 3 your #1 choice for news.
Every weeknight at 11, you can count on us to have the big story of the day.
Plus breaking news that matters to you.
Jim Snyder and Marie Mortera. News 3 Live at 11.
Hey, it's Dave Cokin with John Lyons from Lyons Physical Therapy. So, car wrecks, very frequent in Las Vegas. Sometimes serious injuries, some not so serious, but in a lot of cases, there has to be some kind of physical therapy after the accident. Talk about that.
Yes, Dave. We as physical therapists can assess all injuries after a car accident. Sometimes we're the first person to see a patient, where we can identify the type of injuries the patient has. We will get them moving better, help reduce their pain, and we also work in conjunction with multiple physicians so these patients can be given appropriate medications to help with their pain, muscle spasms, and swelling. We can also provide any post-operative treatment in case these patients ever need surgery on their spine, their shoulders, and their knees.
LionsPTLV.com, 702-476-0222.
Aviator 1 confirming call sign change to Reyes de Plata 1.
Your Las Vegas Aviators kick off a 3-day homestand by changing their name to Reyes de Plata on Tuesday to celebrate Copa de la Diversión. Enjoy Hispanic music, food, and drinks as we play the El Paso Chihuahuas. Then on Wednesday, it's Bark on Berm Night, where you can bring your dog to the ballpark. First pitch at 7:05 both nights. Limited tickets available, so get them in advance at aviatorslv.com.
Get in the hole!
If you're looking to mix a little nostalgia into your next round of golf, it's time to book a tee time at Wild Horse Golf Club in Henderson. Originally built in 1958, Wild Horse is one of the oldest courses in the Las Vegas Valley and was a former PGA Tour stop. It's a hidden gem that features the signature 9th hole that redefines risk rewards. Wild Horse also offer disc golf, adding a new twist to an old game. Visit golfwildhorse.com to book a tee time.
2 free drink tickets with a green fee purchased before noon.
Bankruptcy, get your bankruptcy here. You, ma'am, you look like you've got a ton of debt. Well, step on up. I've got your bankruptcy for you right here.
Leave me alone. I don't want to file bankruptcy.
But you've got debt, right? Practically everyone in Las Vegas has $10,000 or more in credit card debt. That means you should file bankruptcy. It's the only thing I sell here, so it must be your only option.
No, it's not. I already went to Panda.
You what? Why did you?
I went to Panda. They told me about all my options. We talked about bankruptcy, but for me, that wasn't the best option. In fact, here's the Panda now.
Not Panda.
Thanks, Panda.
If you've got debt, make sure you call a full-service debt relief law firm, not an attorney that only sells bankruptcy.
Call Panda. We'll sit down with you and discuss your options for getting out of debt, including bankruptcy and debt settlement. Then we'll work to pick the best plan for you.
Call Panda Law, 702-818-3888.
Hello, friends. This is Thomas Johnson from Joe's Seafood Prime Steak and Stone Crab. Need a great idea for lunch or dinner? Your best bet is Joe's, one of the most popular dining destinations on the Strip. Joe's provides the ideal setting for private parties with accommodations for up to 150 guests. Stop by to see us at the Forum Shops at Caesars and ask for Thomas Johnson, your maitre d'.
I have some friends coming out from Rhode Island in early September, and they were already asking me recommendations on dinner for us to eat.